Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you very much for clicking play. It's episode 9 of our first attempt to save a club from relegation. It's potentially the last episode of the series if we do end up getting relegated. I've been thinking it's been a few days since the last episode and this one, not just in it being released, but also in it being recorded. And I've just been trying to get my head around this. I haven't looked it up online anywhere. I haven't done any research into it. I'm just trying to figure out what happens. If we lose this two-legged game with Cambuur, does that mean we go down and Cambuur come up? I don't really get it. I'm trying to figure out what happens. And I can't. So that's all good. It's bizarre. It won't let me bring up actual rules for this. So this is a bit of a journey into the unknown is what I'm saying, and this should be quite interesting. So all the games kicking off at the same time, which is excellent. Excuse me. We are in strong form. Of course, we had 3 wins and a draw to the end of the season, didn't we? We couldn't quite find that goal against Willem II to stay up. We're not the favourites for the match. Cambuur are 3-1 on to win. We're 7-1 to win it. 19 matches refereed by the official Ed Janssen. 64 yellow cards and 1 red card. I'm confident that we should be doing this. We're going to stick with this formation because it just works. Unfortunately, we've got 1 or 2 injuries to contend with. Chacon obviously is still out. De Vos as well is injured, and Alexander Afusi is suspended for today's match, which is why Hilal Ben Musa is in the middle. And looking at his fitness, he ain't going to last long. So we're going to have, and look at the fitness of the guys on the bench as well isn't looking good. So it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a nervy game. I think we should be able to do it. Clearly not the favourites for this match. Should be the favourites for the tie overall. But let's just get out there and let's get this done. That's a very interesting formation from Cambuur. So they're playing it's a 4-3-1-2. It's a very defensive 4-3-1-2 with 3 midfielders sitting in front of that back 4. So we're really going to have to look to stretch the play today and really try and pull those guys out of position. We'll see how things are going and we'll make changes as and when. I might push the Bordouche up a little bit. I'm going to say calmly, I expect you to get a good result. As always in this save, it's gone down brilliantly, and I'm just going to say I want to see a good performance because I do. And you know what? I'm going to make you guys sit through this tunnel interview. Nicholas Pedersen is on a fairly lengthy run without scoring a goal. Yes, you'll find the net today though. You know what your team have to do today in order to avoid relegation? No, we're playing a relegation playoff. We have to win, obviously. Yeah, we're going to win it. Oh, only 2 questions. Happy days. You didn't have to sit through one of the marathon ones. The ones at the derbies are worse, aren't they? When you're playing your local rivals, those ones are just interminable. They're longer than the press conferences. They are ridiculous. Van Kippersluis, what a name, to Roberta and Shields. And the first chance, and it's hit the post. And an immediate chance for the home team, and we get away with that one slightly. Goal kick taken long by Moose, but we should win that easily. We do. Here's Bordouche now, and he's lost out, and we're out of position. Roberta is in. Oh, and he has drilled it. I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes you just have to stand up and applaud. What a strike that is. Bordouche here, loose touch, immediate ball forward. And he had so much to do from here. And what a finish that is. Drilled across the keeper into the far corner. Marinus will take the free kick. In it goes. And the header back was by his own man, I think, there. I'm sure that was a header back to the keeper. Keeper plays it long quickly. Boss gets to it well. Brings it out of the air. Lovely. Goes back to his keeper. That was harder than most shots we've had this season. Kavlan. Come on now. Bordouche. What can we do, boys? Get a goal. I don't even know if away goal rule is in place. I don't know anything about this playoff competition. Schlagveer plays it in. It drops for Marinus. And, you know, just have a cup of tea while you're waiting to take the shot. Just let them all come in and tackle you. It's fine. Don't worry. Corner comes in and it's headed away. Bordouche has it again. And, that was so frustrating. Why did he take so long to get the shot away? Kavlan with the throw. Marinus, Kavlan, Janssen across to Ben Musa. Go on, hit one. He does! And he scores a brilliant goal. What does it say now about away goals? It doesn't say anything. So I'm guessing they're not a thing. It was a nice goal though, wasn't it? Marinus here, back to Kavlan, in for Janssen, and across to Ben Musa. And it's a lovely touch there into the area. Opens it out, drills it in. 1-1. Come on, boys. Big booming ball forward. Chana Kavlan chests it down well, gives it back to his keeper. Very calmly done, son. Well done. Here we go. Build an attack now. Bordouche. Give it back to him then. He does. This is the problem though. There's no outlet because Bordouche is playing so... Oh, Pedersen could be in and he's drilled it wide. There's no outlet down the line because they're playing quite close together. So I might push Bordouche forward a little bit. I like those two there, but they... Oh! Did that hit the bar from Marinus? Just off target. That just always rising. May address that on the left wing for the second half. It is half time. It's 1-1. You can see Go Ahead Eagles are beating the other Eredivisie team in these playoffs, De Graafschap, by 2-0. So bit of a mountain to climb there for De Graafschap. Sparta Rotterdam are winning 1-0 at Os, and Almere City and SC Twente is goalless. It's not been a classic performance. We've dominated possession, but we've not really done a lot with it, which is a little bit worrying. Do you know what? I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Just calmly say far from pleased because it hasn't been great, and it does look as though we're going to leave it as it is for now. But it does look as though Slagveer's not going to last much longer. He's carrying a knock, and there is that bit on the left wing that I might just have to just jig around a little bit. Marinus. So Slagveer, who's carrying a knock, is actually fitter now than he was at half time. You can see there he's going up slowly. Oh, he's just gone down to he's just got another knock and gone back down to 73%. I think I'm probably going to take him off. There is a free kick out wide here. Van Kippersluis is booked. What a name. I love that. We're going to have a chance to get in front here. In it goes, and it is in from Jason Bordouche. We go 2-1 up. A big goal, and I haven't changed his position, and I don't think I will be doing now. Lovely stooping little header. Brilliant delivery from Ben Musa. Get in, boys. Come on. Van Kooijsveld with the throw. Gets it back. Got no movement ahead of him, really, has he here? The yellow shirts are there, but they're just stood still. Played forward, and we just intercept it nicely. Here's Janssen to Marinus. Bordouche. Marinus is and Chana Kavlan, a couple of my favourite players of this team that I've seen. Anko Janssen as well. It'd be interesting to see if you went into a long-term save with this team, what you could do with them. As Nicholas Pedersen, he should have scored. It's played back across. Are we going to keep it alive here? Pedersen should have scored there, and it's going to be cleared away. But we are dominating now. This is better. Throw in for Cambuur. Here's Borlega. So since the last highlight, we have made all three substitutions. Engbergs has come on for Pedersen. Slagveer's gone off and Bannink's come on. And they could be in here. Is it 2-2? It is. What a finish that is from Robin Maulen. That is absolutely sensational. That is two absolute worldies that they have scored today. That is really class finish. He got a bit lucky that the ball broke to him from the tackle, but what a finish that is. Absolutely sensational. So the other change that we've made, we've brought on one of our young midfielders, Rob Diamond, as well for Hilal Ben Musa. So all three substitutions made. It is 2-2. Been a lot of goals for not many shots on goal. Is there going to be another one here? Maulen to Van Kippersluis. Borlega. Shiels. Forward for Van Dielen, and Telgenkamp gets down smartly to save. What is going on, boys? Come on, they have started to come at us a little bit now. Oh, and the header, and it's cleared off the line by Chana Kavlan. Good clearance, son. Really under the cosh now. Here's Mathieu. Not Jerry Mathieu, no, it's not Justin Mathieu. I wonder if it's his brother. Steenvoorden to Borlager, Van Kippersluis. Nice intricate play. Roberta's in and he scored. And this is a topsy-turvy match, if ever there was one. We came from a goal down. They've come from 2-1 down. Is there going to be another late twist? 3-2 away from home going into the second leg. I wouldn't be too concerned with. It's a brilliant finish though, isn't it? It put Telgenkamp on his arse. Looks like this is going to be the exit highlight then. Absolutely nothing has happened since their third goal and we have lost the first leg. So our good little run of 4 games without defeat comes to an end. I don't really think either team deserved a win. I think a draw would have been fair. I mean, looking at the stats, 10 shots each, 6 on target each, 18 fouls to 17, 4 yellow cards to 2. I just think all 3 of their goals were absolute quality. They really, really were. So very, very disappointed. But, well, I'm going to say, because we were the underdogs, they were odds-on favourites to win, weren't they? So I am going to just positively G them up. We've got another chance. We've got another crack at it. We've got a second leg to come. Let's get forward and show you the results from the other first legs, and here they are. Go Ahead ended up beating De Graafschap 4-0. That is massive. I mean, they have a huge job now, don't they? Sparta Rotterdam with a good 2-0 win away. That Almere City game finished 0-0. So let's have a look at when the next games are. Wow, so those guys, that's the European places playoff. What is that? We play on Monday, so we've only got 3 days. So we've got a really tired squad, a really unfit squad that's struggling with a couple of injuries, and we picked up another one, didn't we? Schlagveer, is he injured? He is. How bad is it? Oh, 2 to 3 days. He's probably not going to be fit for the game though, is he? Both him and Robert de Vos. I'm not sure if we've seen much of him. Yeah, he's a squad player, nothing more than that. Okay, let's get to the second leg and let's see what we're dealing with. So it turns out away goals apparently is a thing in these playoffs. One of the questions before the match was, we have the advantage on away goals. Do we think that'll carry us through? Last I remember, we lost 3-2, so we don't have the advantage of anything. And we're not going to keep a clean sheet. Not looking at what Cambuur had up front in that game. Roberta was sensational, and Maulen, he was fantastic as well. But we only need to win 1-0, so that would be nice, or 2-1 would get us through. De Graafschap look like they're going to go down. I assume if we win this tie, that's it, that it's done. And that'll be the end of the challenge, and challenge completed, because I can't imagine you win this and then go through to play for the chance to stay up. Surely if you win this, you stay up. And I don't really get why there's only 2 First Division teams and like 100 Second Division teams in there. I have no idea. Why can't you just do it that you have 3 down, 3 up, or at the very worst, have the promotion relegation playoff like they have in Germany and other leagues? Why do you have to be so awkward? Yourselves, Netherlands and Belgium, are 2 that just confuse the living daylights out of me. Just sort it out. Edwin van der Graaf, but it makes the series interesting, doesn't it? It's something completely unknown for me. If I was to go and manage in the Netherlands, it would probably be with a view to establishing like PSV or Feyenoord or Ajax as the top team on the continent, something like that, like a youth challenge type thing. It wouldn't be to play with one of the lesser teams, because I don't think you've got any chance of toppling those big clubs. So yeah, our referee today, Edwin van der Graaf, he has shown 1 red card and 47 yellows in 21 matches. Yet again, they're still favourites. They're in the division below us. Why are they favourites to beat us? That's ridiculous. Right, going to shove those odds down your throat. Right, couple of changes. We've gone a little bit more attacking. Jason Bordouche is dropped to the bench, so we brought Royven Niemeyer on. Casper Oldenburger is on the right-hand side, and we've brought Sebastian Afusi in for Max Boonstoppel at the back. And I think that is it. Just looking through the team, yeah, that is it. Let's get to the game. Let's see if we can get... Well, 1-0. I'll take 1-0. Going in off the keeper's arse in injury time, I'll have it all day long. Big change of formation for our visitors then. Oh, I can't decide if that's a defensive move or an attacking move. That really, to me, suggests that they're going to come looking for away goals, which is not how I expected them to set up, I'll be honest. They got Roberta up top, who was just absolute quality. Couple of brilliant goals. Have they got on the bench? Ooh, they haven't. He's not there, is he? The other guy who scored, the Maulan, he's not there. That's good news for us. Right, let's get into the boys. We're just going to stay calm again. And yeah, do you know what? Go and get revenge. Ooh, that went well. I'm going to leave it at that. Well, that tunnel interview was absolutely stupid. It asked me why Luciano Schlagvier wasn't in the team. Well, he's injured. Duh. First highlight of the match then. Seekman with the throw. Marinus has it. Come on. Early goal, boys. Early goal. 5 minutes in. Marinus plays a brilliant ball in, and Pedersen. That was the time for you to break your massive goal drought. Wow. Well, that Pedersen shot was the only highlight so far, and we're into, the final 4 minutes of the first half. There have been goals at Twente. I think it was 1-1 last time I saw, and that was 0-0 from the first leg, so Almere City are ahead on away goals in that one. This has just been absolute non-event. Here's Schindler, though, and that's a raking long ranger that's gone wide. Sparta have scored in their game as well. They won the away leg, didn't they? So I think they're 3-0 up now. So that one is dead and buried, you feel. The Twente against Almere, that is an interesting one. That is Almere City ahead on away goals as things stand. But look at their players. Oh, well, look at ours. We're all knackered, aren't we? There's been rubbish. 45 minutes you've had there, boys, to turn it around, to do something, to get your noses in front, and you've done absolutely bupkis. You are getting absolutely destroyed here. Assertively, show me something else, because that was absolute toilet. It really, really was. I mean, that wasn't even me just editing everything out. There was nothing to edit. So let's hope that we do something a bit more adventurous in this second half. Oh, this game is absolutely terrible. Just concede and get it over with. Oh, God, we nearly did. We're just not doing anything. I can't seem to do anything. We've changed it down to shorter passing. We've slightly reduced the tempo. We've gone just to try and keep hold of the ball. I mean, it's 50-50 in possession, but absolutely nothing is happening. A couple of substitutions, as you can see. Nothing is doing anything for us at the moment. Throw in for Van Dielen. So we've gone basically route one, massively attacking, just thrown. It's just totally balls to the wall now, just desperately trying to do something in the match. It says we've had 12 shots. We've seen like maybe 2 of them. Oh, and Roberta's in to finish it, and Telgenkamp with a big save. At the moment, it looks as though we're going to be back tomorrow with another video, doesn't it? It's I don't know. It's the worst performance I can remember. Niemeyer's given away a free kick here in the absolute torrential rain. Is this going to be the nail in the coffin? They're not. Well, they wouldn't be in a rush to take it, would they? But I don't know what it means if Cambuur win this tie. I don't know. Oh, I thought that was in. That was a brilliant free kick. I don't know whether it means that they go up or what happens. I have absolutely no clue what happens now. I really, really don't. I mean, look, nothing is happening here either with the highlights. We just can't get anything. You can see Twente are 3-1 up in their tie now, so that's that one done. Highlight. Are we going to get something? This is going to be a dramatic end if we are to win this tie here and now. But it looks like we're going to lose it. Roberta's in. Oh, and he's put it over. That was a good chance for him. And after the goals he scored in the first leg, you would have thought he'd have not netted that one. Really, really poor home leg. This is not good at all. Here's Mature. Out to Schindler. Good block there. It's going to go for the corner. 2 and a bit minutes to go. We're not going to get it down the other end. This one is, you just got to say, Oh, the rain stopped. This one is done. Oh, and we're going to lose Marinus, are we? No, he doesn't pick up a second yellow card there. I thought he was going to. Mathieu's going to take the free kick. Pumps it into the box. Roberta heads on. Eats up valuable seconds with that header going wide. Yeah, right. Well, I guess we're going to see what happens now. There's going to be nothing happen here, I don't think. Roberta, maybe. Conrad, Schindler, great tackle, Chana Kavlan, and that is it. So that means what? Well, we've lost over 2 legs to a division below us, which is shockingly bad. How Wouter Marinus on our team has got the player of the match, I have no idea, because we've done nothing in that game. We're going to aggressively just say, over both legs, I'm far from pleased, and I don't care if you're demotivated, because you've been absolute rubbish. Oh. Well, that's bizarre. We've been relegated. I don't quite understand that. They must have. I guess. Are there no other matches? Yeah. I guess they were just finals then. Were they just finals? There's no other round. There's a third round. There's a third. So what is the third round for? I don't get it. I really do not get it. That's so weird. We've gone down. So what have Cambuur done? Let's have a look at this. I just don't understand what has happened. So, what happens now for Cambuur? I don't get it. There's a third round of the playoffs. So, what happens now? Okay. How bizarre is that? That all 4 teams in the playoff finals are second division clubs. So I guess that's what it is. Okay, I get it now. It strained itself out in my head. Still makes no sense, but it strains it out in my head a little bit. That I guess if we'd have gone through, Cambuur would have been just staying down in the second division, and we'd have had a chance then to win. And do you know what? It's the end of the series. We've gone down. The first attempt to save the club has failed. It is 1-0 to relegation. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I was expecting to go through. Kind of. I thought if you lost, you'd go through to the third round, and well, never mind. We came close. We came close. We were 1 goal away. If we'd have got a goal at Willem II on the last day of the season, we'd have stayed up. I'm kind of proud. I took 18 points out of my 17 games in charge, so I was slightly ahead of what I'd suggested. I really thought that would have been enough to keep us up. It wasn't to be, so we have failed the first attempt at saving a season. The second season is going to be with Hanover. I'm going to go and do the Bundesliga. I'm going to try that one. So there will be. I don't know when that series is going to come out. I'm going to record it as and when I can, and then just release it daily. It's a bit of an anticlimax that you've had to wait a week for this episode, and we've gone down. But I just had to do it. I had to get other things done, and I had to get Estudiantes done, and I had to get through to this match and all that. So yeah, oh well. The first one has failed. We gave it a great go though. We almost did it, but it wasn't to be. So the next time we try this, it will be in the Bundesliga with Hannover 96. I hope you will join me for that. Smash a like on this one, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already and turn on the notifications. Links to everything in the description. And I will see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.